Hello, everyone. Welcome to our show today. My name is John Drummond, or Yang Haoen.
Hello, 大家好，欢迎各位再度来到 NG 英文，我是 Angela。
We have a great episode for you today with my good friend Josh Yang, who is the founder of Ando Yang Clothing, as well as one half of the DJ duo known as Ganja.
是的，今天我们邀请到了服装设计师 Josh 到节目上跟大家聊他当初创立品牌的故事，以及呢他们这个钻石面具特别的设计理念。
My guest today is a rock star. This man is an entrepreneur. He is a fashion designer. He is a DJ. He is a language lover. He is a true hustler, hands-on learner, and growth mindset lover. So everyone, please welcome my good friend, Josh.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Boom. What's up, bro? You have such a beautiful growth mindset.
Thank you.
You are such a hustler, and you are so self-taught in almost everything you do. Is that right?
Yeah.
Dude.
Basically, I like to get my hands on things. That's what it is. Yeah.
I love that, man. So welcome to NG Ingwen, my dude. Thank you for making some time out of your busy life.
No, thank you. Thank you.
So I wanted to just kind of start off. Can you give a little intro to our audience? Who are you, and what are some of the main things you're focusing on right now in life?
访谈一开始，来宾提到他本身除了是一位设计师以外呢，自己呢也是创业成立了一个这个服饰品牌来销售他所设计的衣服，而且设计出来的东西呢，他的 DJ 也都会穿戴在身上，像是等一下后面他们会提到的这个钻石面具，就变成是他们这个 DJ 双人组一种这个独特的风格，而且我觉得同时也变成他品牌的一种行销方式。那这边 John 他有提到一个字，我们来听一下 Hustler 这个字呢，听众朋友如果去查字典的话，一般常见的解释大多都会是看到比较偏负面的说法，好像是拉客的人啊，或是像骗子骗钱之类的，但那其实是比较以前的用法了啦。好，那在这边呢是比较算是口语一点的字，而且尤其是最近几年啊，通常呢就会直接拿来形容一个很能干，很会去想方设法努力赚钱的人。好啦， now that we have that out of the way， 现在既然大家都认识了这个可能会有误会产生的字，知道它在这边真正的用法了，那我们现在就赶快来听这个礼拜的故事吧。
So, I'm Josh, and right now I am a designer. I'm an entrepreneur. I have a clothing brand called Ando Yang, and I have a DJ group called Ganja, and I have two more other projects that I'm working on right now that it's going to be coming out soon.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful intro right there. Nice sum up. Yeah, man, you have two things that I think I would love us to focus on today.
Okay.
And that is, your clothing brand and your awesome DJ group. Because these things, man, are so different, but you're finding ways to kind of tie them into each other, which I love.
Mm-hmm.
So can you start us off with what was the journey to becoming a fashion designer?
前面我们讲到 Josh 他是一位这个服装设计师嘛，但其实你知道吗，他完全没有上过设计学校甚至也没有念大学，但从小就是一直会有一些比较与众不同的想法，像他在5年级的时候啊，同学大家男生就是把头发染头发啊，然后烫卷头之类的，全校呢就他一个人用发胶抓头发，大概就是像以前抓我们讲的那个刺猬头那样子的概念。好，那这个从小地方就可以看出来 Josh 他的确从小呢就喜欢把自己的仪态打理好，呈现出自己独特的一个这个时尚风格。那后来搬回台湾之后呢，这样子的个人特色也一样没有改变，就想说不然来创业成立一间自己的这个公司好了，所以就开始学各种设计，各种这种设计风格，也买了布料啦，买了缝纫机，亲自去做自己设计出来的衣服。那这边有一个字我们来认识一下 hands on， 大家应该可以听得出来是手 hands 跟 on on。 好，所以顾名思义就是跟手有关嘛，就是在形容一些亲身实验实际去做的事情，像 Josh 他这样子自己亲自去做衣服，好，或是常听到的这个亲身经验实务经验，它的英文说法呢同样也是用这个字 hands on experience。 那你可能想说有 hands on 的话，应该也有 hands down，对不对？没错，有是有，但意思呢跟我们现在讲的完全没有关联，变成是轻而易举，毫无疑问的。好，例如你说这个某某卤肉饭很明显就是全台北最好吃的，就可以说 It's hands down the best place in the city。好，没错，本人最近的确吃到了一碗好吃到不行的卤肉饭，眼泪差点没滴下来。好啦，刚刚讲的这两种呢都是非常实用非常道地的说法哦，大家有机会的话呢也可以把这个惯用语用到对话中，增加你对它的记忆哦。
Man, because I never went to a design school. I didn't even go to college basically, and it was just kind of like a hobby. Because since I was young, I remember when I was fifth grade. Okay, funny story. I was fifth grade, and all I know was the spiky hair. Was the spiky hair,
dude. I had
you
that.
gotta put a lot of gel, make it stand up, and you gotta smooth it, you know? And when I was in fifth grade, I remember everybody has like a long, you know, like hair or whatever. They dye their hair, they like make it curly or whatever. And it was just me in the whole school using gel and put my hair up. Like, so since when I was young, I like to dress good and looks good. So
nice.
That's how kind of it started me liking fashion. And then when I came back to Taiwan, I was like, bro, why not start a company? And I started doing design and learning how to make patterns, how to make samples, how like bought a sewing machine, bought fabric, started doing on my own, make patterns on my own. And then, yeah, that's how it started. I learned everything from ground zero.
Yeah, and that's what I love about you. You are, like you said, a hands-on guy. And from ground zero, you were like, okay, how do I do patterns? How do I sew? How do I source the material?
Exactly.
How do I get everything I need?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, so you and your business partner, who is still in the States, is that right?
Yes.
So you guys created this company, Endo Yang, is that right? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, Endo Yang.
Endo Yang,
Yeah.
sick. And that's because your last name is Yang.
Yeah, yes, Young, and it spells Y-N-G. So I just changed the T to a G.
Yeah. So can you actually share the story? What does Endo Yang actually come from? Where does that name originate?
相信大家应该都知道，我们创业或是成立一个品牌后，都要去注册公司嘛。那当时 Josh 他是本来想说，就用自己的姓名 Josh Yang 去注册应该就行了，就没想到全球已经有600多个叫做 Josh Yang 的公司。如果呢再加上自己的，应该也很难可以去从中脱颖而出，就没有什么特色嘛。所以呢，就找了会法文的妈妈帮忙，最后决定用了法文的 Ondoyon。除了可以结合 Yang 他的姓氏杨，好，就是把那个 Ondoyon 的字尾 T 改成 G 变成他的 Yang Y-A-N-G， 而且这个法文的意思波动也很可以诠释时尚潮流，好，说明时尚呢就是这样子每年一波一波的来，设计师每年都要创造一波一波的新变化，所以最后呢他的这个服饰品牌也就因此而诞生。
So that name, at the time, because it was me wanting to create a brand, and mostly all the designer brand is named after their real name, you know. So I went, you know, when I started, I wanted to, you know, my brand to call it Josh Yang, but later on, I went to register for trademark and all the stuff, and there was like 600 something Josh Yang company that was already registered in the world. So I was like, all right, it's not going to work. So, and my mom, she graduated college as French major. And so at the time I was really frustrated, and I was like, just out of the sun, I was like, my mom speaks French, so I'm going to ask her some French word. And then later on, we found this word called Endo Yang, where the ends with a T. And I was like, this is cool. I'm going to change that T to a G. And then I went back to the trademark, and nobody uses it.
Nice.
I'm like, I'm going to get it. And then it stands for Endo Yang. It's in French, it stands for wavy. like a wave. So it kind of matches with fashion. You know, the trend is always a wave after a wave. You know, every single year you have to create something new, something will you know be be fire too. So that's how the name came.
That's the story of Endo Yang.
Yeah.
That's a good story, bro.
I mean, you know, when you compare it to other people, there's like
no, it's just their name.
Yeah, true, but yeah. So that's how the name came.
Beautiful. So Endo Yang though is based in LA now. Is that correct?
Yes.
So it's kind of high-end fashion. You're focusing on like high-end streetwear.
不知道各位听众朋友，节目听到现在啊，有没有心痒痒也想要去买一件，或是看一看他们设计的衣服嘞？如果有兴趣的话呢，大家可以去他们的网站逛逛，看有没有喜欢的款式。只是因为他们公司主要还是在洛杉矶，如果要下单的话呢，这个国际运费的部分可能还是要先了解一下。而且他的衣服应该算是走高端潮牌路线的，所以价格都是比较偏高。但因为 Josh 他本身也是很喜欢这类型衣服，也知道说如果要花这么高的这个金额去买一件没有100%满意的衣服，那当然是很不 OK 啊。所以他都是会尽心尽力做出最好的品质、最好的设计，让消费者满意。好，不是说衣服做出来卖一卖就没事了，而是会确定这些款式呢是自己他本身也会每天开开心心穿在身上，可以穿很久的。我们赶快继续听下去。
Yeah, high-end streetwear. That's a word I will do because I'm really into streetwear, but at the time when I created my company, I wasn't really finding any clothes that was 100% satisfied for me. There are clothes that are worth thousands of dollars, and I would just, you know, there's some parts I'm like, you wanted me to spend $6,000 on this jacket, but that piece is not 100% like satisfy me.
Yeah.
And I don't like it 100%. I don't think that's worth it. So that's my design rule is that I need to be 100% like and love the products, the design, and I will wear it daily.
Yeah, I love that. It's like that high functioning fashion. So you want it's not like a one-time piece. No, you want to have this so you can it's a daily driver.
Yeah. So that's why I combine streetwear into it, because streetwear is daily stuff, you know.
Dope.
So yeah.
Yeah, beautiful, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I believe you're just hitting now about 4 years.
4 years. Yeah.
Dude, that's a huge milestone because that's showing that you've hopefully become profitable and the brand is surviving.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it was hard, but I'm really, really lucky. I will say that. I'm really, really lucky to be able to have this kind of success in 4 years.
I think it's also a testament to your hard work because I know as I've gotten to know you now a little bit, I can see that when you do something, you do it 100%. So I'm sure you and your team have been hustling hard to make that, you know, maybe what was going to be a 10-year goal, now we're going to do it in 4.
Yep.
So much love and respect to you, bro.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, dude. So another thing I would love to share about is your DJ duo called Ganja.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you've played a bunch of shows now around Taiwan. Can you share a little bit about your music journey?
在接下来这段内容里呢 Josh 分享到说，其实当初会成立他的这个 DJ 双人组啊，是因为他很厉害很成功的这位 DJ 朋友 Diamond Wayne 原本打算要隐退江湖，要放弃 DJ 梦不做了。那因为大概实在是不忍看好朋友这样子，就灵机一动跟他两个组团。那也因为朋友的艺名跟钻石有关 Diamond 嘛 Diamond Wayne， 然后加上一直很爱美国那个嘻哈歌手 Kanye West肯伊维斯特当年很红的那个钻石面具，所以呢就自己也设计了一套他们 DJ 双人组的这个专属钻石面具，甚至还配了金色长假发，整个呢就是打造出了一个他们双人组独特的形象。两个字大家听一下，第一个 headbang 指的是在听比较有张力的音乐的时候边听边甩头的那个动作。第二个 mosh pit是演唱会现场台下给乐迷互动彼此互相冲撞的这个所谓的冲撞区。通常这些应该是在重金属音乐才有的一种特色，没想到呢在电音界的这个回响贝斯也有。 那因为他们走的是硬派音乐风格嘛，而且他们双人组团名又叫做 Ganja 干架，就想说那这样子刚好可以跟团名很搭，塑造出一个很猛的形象。赶快来听吧。
So we started last July. It was less than a year.
Nice.
Like, we're really new, but at the time it was my friend Wayne, my partner. He was resident DJ at a club in Taipei, and at the time he was about to leave the club. He was not going to do it anymore, and he got really good skills DJing. He's one of the best DJ I have seen, and we're really good friends, and I'm just really sad that he kind of wanted to drop his dream now. And me and him, we've been partner before, to some private shows and all that. So we have some kind of working experience together. Yeah. And so we're just like, in my mind, I have this idea that nobody using mask in Taiwan as a duo.
Mask on.
Exactly. So, and one of my favorite artists is Kanye West.
Yeah.
He's the GOAT. And
that makes sense with your love of high fashion.
Yep. And so there's a tour, I think it was a Jesus tour, he did a couple years ago. He had a designer that designed face mask with diamonds on it, with different design and all that. And then my partner, his artist name is Diamond Wayne. And I just come up with an idea, like, I don't want an exact copy of Kanye West, what he did, but I want to twist and turn a little bit. So I put diamonds on the mask and I put a blonde wig on, and we play dubstep music and hardstyle, so a lot of headbang, a lot of mosh
Get to see the hair flopping around.
Exactly. So I'm like, this is really good design. And then I sit down, buy the diamonds, start making on my own. I spent 20 hours making one mask, because on one mask there's 180 diamonds you got to hand sew on. And so I did that, and then I put it on. I'm like, this is fire. And I told him, I'm like, we gotta wear this.
Yeah. And he was down.
He was down. And the name of Ganja is actually because we love dubstep, right? Just like what I said, we love headbang, mosh pit. So it's in Chinese, Ganja is Ganja, means fighting. So we really take that into our music. It's like we want to make some hard music that is really hardcore and kind of attached with the name, So that's how it came about. Nice. And a lot of people call us Ganzhe. Like 肯甘蔗, and which is but our real main focus was Ganja, which is fighting, like more hard
like Mortal Kombat vibes.
Exactly. So
dope, man. And I love that, because I'm also picturing your fashion designing mind being like, yo, let me actually make this whole image for Wayne and I, and boom.
Exactly.
And that's how it came to be.
Exactly. Like I designed all the shirts, all the
you're
outfit.
rocking a 6 shirt right now.
This is a new merch. It's going to drop soon. And like I designed everything on stage, how we're going to be looking and all that, in my fashion creative way, so that we can deliver a different view, not just wearing black shirt.
Right.
No, we don't want that. We want to deliver a fashion taste that goes along with our music.
Yeah, man. I love that. And it just makes, I can imagine your audience, your fans are going to feel more connected to you, because they're going to be able to get merch that is like, yo, this is Josh's creation. This is your baby.
Yep, it is.
I love that, bro. Well, I wish you nothing but success, and
thank you.
Continued success, as you have already showed you proved your worth to the world, and you're now that second stage of keeping it going. So much love and respect to your energy, man. And so beautiful, because you're a young entrepreneur. You're such great motivation for this up and coming generation that's like, yo, I don't want a boss, and here's what it's going to take, and you had that mindset since you were young. And respect to your parents, much love to them. And man, I'm looking forward to seeing what you create for the rest of your life.
I mean, it's going to go on.
Beautiful, bro. Well, if you don't mind, can we transition a little bit to also your language journey?
Yes.
Because I love the story of your mom and dad and you born in, I believe, Utah. Is
yes,
that correct?
Utah.
And then kind of raising yourself, though, in Kaohsiung with them,
Mm-hmm.
and then coming back to the States.
Mm-hmm.
So can you take us a little bit through maybe your language journey?
Yeah.
When did your English language journey begin?
再来我们听听 Josh 他从小学英文的一个过程。原来啊，他本来是在美国犹他州出生的，后来3岁搬回台湾。那因为爸爸那时候在一间那个私立高中教英文嘛，那常学校就会有国际学生来访，而且都会住在他们家里，一待呢就是半年，所以就给小小年纪的 Josh 一个这个接触英文的环境。虽然说一开始他们只能以比手画脚的方式沟通，但是也让他有机会早早就去接受英文刺激，进而呢帮他的英文口述能力打了一个颇为扎实的一个底子。
Okay, it's kind of, I will say, a rough journey.
Ooh.
It was a rough journey. So I was born in Utah, but I moved back to Taiwan when I was around 3 years old. And later on, when I was about first grade, my dad was working at a high school, and a private high school that they have an English program. And so they will have exchange students to come to Taiwan for half a year, semester and stuff. And at the time, all the international students, they all live at my house.
Oh.
So that's how I kind of pick up the accent, how I know how to speak a little bit.
Interesting.
And because there's always a foreigner in our house.
In Kaohsiung.
In Kaohsiung.
Got it.
Exactly. And so we have, even though, at the time, my English real bad, but we would just point fingers, trying to, sign language, whatever, to trying to learn to communicate with the international students. And so it was really fun journey. Every year we'll have, half of the time that we have a foreigner in our house, all the way till I was junior high. So approximately 6 years that we continue to have foreigners in our house.
Yeah, man. And that's so beautiful. So you were just having that kind of interaction with these international students, speaking, and then you and your father, was it your father who decided
yes.
hey, let's move you back now to the States?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yeah,
dope. So can you share that story? What was that transition then for your English learning at that time?
前面我们讲到他先是在美国出生，后来才又搬回台湾，所以虽然说是双重国籍，有台湾也有美国护照，但因为基本上也算是美国公民，所以在搬回美国之后呢，就没有办法以国际学生的身份去申请学校，导致他后来完全衔接不上当地学生的程度。听力和口语虽然说是还算可以，但英文的阅读跟书写能力就大概只在小一的程度，跟当时高2的同学完全不能比。幸好呢，他因为本身有打网球，那学校规定是要打球的话，你的学业成绩一定要有达标才行嘛，所以也让他有了发愤图强的动力，拼命读书，把自己的成绩拉起来。这边我们讲的双重国籍，通常英文的说法是 dual citizenship。这个 dual 它有双重的意思，所以像我们平常提到的什么双重角色啦、双重功能，或是像双薪英文的双薪，英文呢就都可以用这个字。例如像是 dual role, dual function, and dual income.
Funny story, because I was born in Utah,
right.
So I'm a dual citizen. I'm a U.S. citizen.
Right.
So when I went to high school in Utah, I couldn't sign up as international students. And at the time, my speaking was okay, but my writing and reading was like first grader. But at the time, I need to somehow from first grader to jump all the way to sophomore year, high school level. So we're reading books that I got no idea what it's about. I remember the first day of school. In English class, they all passed down this little paper that, you got to write down, talk about you. What do you like and all that? I swear, I only know 5 words on that paper. I didn't even know how to write that thing.
Wow. Look at you now.
Yeah. It was hard.
I bet.
And yeah, so later on, because I play tennis and you need to have a good score, a good GPA, to be able to play. So I locked myself in and just every day learning English. I even have a translator pen just kind of like scan through it and it will translate.
Dude, I remember that pen, that like dictionary pen.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Exactly. So I bought that. It was at the time it was really expensive. It was like $250.
Yeah.
And so I bought that and I started using that to, read US history, English, everything. Like I was using that and I worked really, really hard. I'm not going to lie. I worked really, really hard picking up the language, reading and writing wise.
I bet. Congratulations, man. Yeah, because that's some of the hardest parts because you probably had to lock yourself in, like you said, to your room and there's nothing else you can do. You're a hands-on guy, right? So you needed to actually get hands-on with English.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Wow. And you applied that same mentality. You're like, all right, I guess I just got to start doing it.
Yeah, because if I don't do it, I can't play.
You can't play tennis.
Yeah.
And you were an incredible tennis player.
Thank you.
Yeah, and that was kind of your original dream, too, was to be a professional tennis player.
That's one of the main reasons why I went back to Utah to play, because at the time, the high school over there, they wanted me. They were like, Josh, why don't you come play for us? And it was a good opportunity as well, and I wanted to pursue this dream. So that's why I decided, all right, I'm going to drop everything and I'm going to move there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, man, you have come so far. I wish we had more time to share more about your journey, but I think there's going to have to be part 2.
That'll be awesome.
Josh, part 2.
I'm so down for this. Yeah.
But yeah, man, just love your language journey, love your growth mindset and your hustler mentality.
Thank you.
I'm really looking forward to all the things you're doing in the future.
Thank you.
So a question I'd love to end NGing with is, if you could go back and talk to a younger Josh, would there be any advice you give yourself about entrepreneur life, language, anything?
访谈最后 Josh 提到说啊，他如果可以让时光倒流，给小时候的自己一些建议的话呢，会希望可以告诉自己要尽量多学一点东西， learn as much as you can。 好，而且呢也要记得找到生活的平衡点。那我们现在就马上来听访谈最后这段内容吧。
I will tell my younger self, if I can, learn much as you can. Really learn much as you can, even though I hate school, but learn much as you can and I will tell myself, find the balance of life earlier. Yeah, I will tell myself that, because I think that's one of the main key in life is find the balance.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I would say.
Find that balance. And you have done great now with finding that balance. So
thank you.
Looks like you took your advice.
Yeah. Yes.
Nice, bro. Well, much love to your mother and father. They seem to have raised a solid young man.
Thank you. Yeah,
much love, man. And are they in Kaohsiung now?
Yes, they are.
Nice. Cool. Well, hopefully they can catch this episode.
I will tell them to.
Yeah, man. Cool, dude. Well, where can people find more of your life online? Maybe where DJ Ganja or Andy Young?
If you just go to IG, type in Endo Yang, which is spelled ONDOYANG, and you can find us, my clothing brand up there, and also Ganja, just type in GANJA official, GNJ official, and you will find 2 guy with a mask on, diamond mask, with a blonde wig.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Fire.
So you can catch us up there, and in the bio, there's both of the website that you can go check it out.
Beautiful, man. Nice.
Yeah.
Much love. Shout out to you and all the crew, and we'll talk to you next time.
Thank you.
All right. Peace. All right. Well, that is our NG Ingwen show for today. We hope everyone enjoyed listening to that. You can connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and now Spotify. You can search NG Ingwen, or you can search on IG NG English ICRT. And don't forget to tune in every Wednesday morning from 6:30 to 7 and Wednesday night from 9 to 9:30. We'll catch you on the next episode. Bye-bye.
好啦，今天的节目就到这边告一段落啦，感谢各位的收听，别忘了订阅我们的 Spotify 还有 YouTube 频道哦。那喜欢我们节目的话，也要记得到 Instagram 到 IG 上追踪我们哦。如果各位有什么其他问题是想要问来宾的，也请欢迎在底下留言告诉我们，我们一定会想办法帮你问到手。好啦，那就下周在空中相会咯，拜拜。